Hello, welcome back to Xanadu next. Last time I got levels and didn't spend the points, so we're going to do that. I forgot all about that. Last time we pretty much finished Castle Strangerock. We still have a discus to use, but I think we're otherwise prepared for the final battle now. Let's see. Only more magic defense would be really nice. More reflexes. More health. We don't need too much more strength right now. But I'm going to get strength, because the final boss, you just wail on physically. Okay. So, pretty good chance we are finishing the game after I use the discus. There's a lot of plot. So we'll see how this goes. Get my 15 gold one last time. I am also not sure when it opens, but we have access to the bonus dungeon now. I will probably do a separate video showing that off. I'm definitely not going to do all of it. It is ridiculously long. And, yeah. But I'm going to show it off some. Alright, let's go back into the castle. We actually want to head to the right this time. Down. Down. Son. Okay, I did get this to 200, so that's good. It'll be as strong as it possibly can be for the final boss. I don't know that it's actually 100% required, but I used it anyways, and still kind of made a joke of the boss, but that was after getting a lot more levels. Which I could do if I wanted to. I could definitely grind up to 20 again. I guess not again, I didn't get to 20 this playthrough. I did my first playthrough before I leveled down. I am going to ignore these glitches. I think the map is a mess, but I think this is the way I want to go. Let's kill these lizards. Still getting in the 60s of experience, so that's if I really wanted to grind, that's really good. Ow. Okay, yeah, this is where we need to go. Used Keystone Discus. Sluice gate controls, flip lever. Yeah, we would not be able to get that chest after this. Although I may be able to flip this again. Or it's just gone forever. Okay, you can actually flip it again. Alright, so you can get that if you miss it. I'm actually going to switch off with the magic. I'll switch to the sword once I actually get to the end. And we will see if the glitch I had the first time I did this is present this time. There should also be a save point in here. An exceedingly evil presence can be felt in the area. Just as I expected, you came, Sir Knight. No need to look at me like that. You've arrived at the very place where my husband will soon be revived. I must say I'm impressed. While I was in the village, I truly owed you a great debt of gratitude, Sir Knight. Since you have come all this way, I really should express my deepest of thanks for allowing you to join our side. However, as I mentioned before, I simply cannot overlook the existence of my husband's ultimate enemy, the Sacred Sword. Tonight there will be a banquet. For the opening toast, I shall fill the chalice with a knight's blood. If I use the blood of the brave soul who wields the Sacred Sword, I'm sure it'll be like sweet nectar to my husband. You'd best let us handle this, knight. Well, well, as elegant as ever, I see. So I can already say right now I am not getting the glitch. I don't remember the guy's name, the sage. He was freaking out. Just spinning around and like the model was glitching in size all over the room. It was hilarious. I do not know what caused it. Brave Knight, we have come to aid you. There he goes. There we go. Okay. I don't know what caused this, but whatever. It has truly been a while, Princess Lisa Latte. Or if you prefer, Black Bride. Galsus seems to be nearby, so we merely need clear the way. Bow down, insolent curs. What do you have to say now that I have stripped your bodies of all will? Brave Knight, nothing can disturb us now. Please follow me. My husband is waiting for you. I actually should have changed my Guardian. I usually go with the one that boosts equipment. Such power she wields. I'm still freaking out. Lady Florette will be with us soon. Just what I expected of the Black Bride. Such power. I don't foresee us leaving this state anytime soon. Did you happen to learn the secret which the Dragon Slayer holds within itself? I have no doubt you'll need to make use of that power in this final battle. Okay, so we actually need the skill, and not the sword itself, but we can't use the skill without the sword. Did I get too careless? We're causing a scene, Theobald. We'll be fine. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to run in here, I'm going to use a black onyx. I'm going to cut this part out, because this is probably going to be pretty lengthy. Are they still in here? Is he still freaking out? Okay. He calmed down. So yeah, I'm going to cut this part out. I'm going to use a black onyx, go back to town, switch to that Guardian for this fight. I only really need this one for grinding. Assuming it'll let me use the onyx here. So yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Oh, I guess I'm not cutting this out. Florette is having a discussion about the sages. Everyone has. Once Abhidharma has returned, I too shall make my way to Castle Strangerock. This is quickly becoming a decisive battle. Please lend us your power, brave knight. This time it is Galsus and the Black Bride. Alright. He is not maxed. Okay, so I will cut this out. There's a couple places I can go to level this up. So I will, now I will be back in a second. Alright. I got a level to actually maxed it. See, we have an additional 105 attack on the Vorpal Blade. What do we have to switch off of that? An additional 75 on the Dragon Slayer. 18 on the shield, 77 on the armor, and 6 on the helmet. Alright. Save. It may be that scene that opens up the bonus dungeon, but it may be something else as you progress through the castle. I have no idea. Anyways. Let's see what this is all about. So probably really need help more than these are not going to be too useful anyways, so yeah. Anyways, let's get up there. The moment is at hand, Sir Knight. My husband's return approaches. Gaze now upon the forests and waters that have blessed this beautiful land. The abundant reaches of this country are no less suitable than Xanadu's were. Men's hearts have fallen into chaos, however. The country is still in shambles. Grief, sadness, fear, loathing. These are all my husband needs to know of to have a pleasant awakening. The time is nigh. Soon the world shall be drenched in darkness. The utopia has been soiled by the vast darkness of the void. As a descendant of Kublai Khan, I, Lisa Latte, beseech you. My princess, could that be? Indeed, 'tis the same seal of the Shrine Maiden used when I passed on the Dragon Slayer. This is undoubtedly my sister's work. However, I don't fully understand this seal. Is it possible that we are merely going about this in quite the wrong way? Come forth, as my guardian and husband. Dragon King Galsus. Yeah. Impressive. The Sacred Maiden's magic had triumphed so utterly over the dark powers. She plotted well, my wife, Lisa Latte, deceiving even me for 500 years, keeping me sealed away within herself. So a brave hero was chosen in this era. You know nothing. You and I, we were born from that woman. Gehehehe. Lisa Latte, your wit, your courage, simply admirable. She is most suited as a dragon's beloved. No other human shall have her. I waited, preparing to crush you for being the sacred sword's chosen. And this time around, mayhap, the reign of darkness shall begin henceforth. I don't remember how this fight goes. Ow! They're not too bad, but he hurts. Ow! 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 Ow. Oh. Death might be useful here. I know it will not work on him. Kinda. Stop short. Okay. Wait for him to fire again. Still get hit. Pro gamer. Ow! Ow! Ow. So yeah, you want to hide behind the statues and then beat up his feet until he falls down. I'm actually slowly killing it. That's weird. Let's actually whip this, see how that works on him. What? Okay. That was weird. Ow. Ooh, ow. You just stand behind a statue until he's done doing that. And I shouldn't have stepped out. Whatever. Ow. There we go. Yeah, that's the stuff. Oh, he can destroy them. That's not good. So I guess change up the statue you're hiding behind. Pretty sure there's a second phase. Maybe. You despicable. So you are worthy of facing me. But be warned, do not think this is the full measure of my power. Roar! Knight, behold the advent of the true King of the Void. I shall destroy you along with that despicable sword. Don't think I can kill these things? No. Okay, so it's not so much that I made him a joke, it's just this skill makes him a joke. Can I get away from that? Okay, I can. hits. Yes! Ow, ow, ow! It cost me a lot. Okay, but I almost got him. Ow. I think that's gonna hit me? Nope. Okay. We got this. Brave Knight. Are you alright? Has Galsis been defeated? It surely seems that way, but... Knight, the words Galsis spoke before you fought. What did the creature say? It was quite like that which the Black Bride would utter. Lise. Brave Knight. This is not over yet. Not for as long as I remain Galsis' wife. Princess Lisa Latte, enough of this. Sage Theobald? I'm quite certain everyone saw it as well. Princess Lisa Latte has, for some reason, assumed an appearance as such. Will you explain yourself? I speak of your true intentions. Lise. 500 years ago, what happened? What happened after you sealed us away? We thought Galsis would have chosen to keep us within Castle Strangerock. Yet there upon the island of Harlech did you stay and protect us. But I fail to understand your reasoning behind sealing the Dragon King within yourself. Because of the words Galsis said earlier, there is no way we could not notice. Floor. What course can I take to make it right? We were born as twins into the royal family, and as such we both were trained to be sacred maidens. As is the norm for twins, we developed irreplaceable memories together. Perhaps due to the intense training we endured, our bonds grew far deeper than the norm. Lise. The ever light-hearted and carefree Floor. With my frail body, I think I even envied you a bit from what I remember. I did not want the burden of the maiden seal to be yours to bear. I wanted you to be free of those tethers. Free to walk your own path to happiness. For Galsis to be sealed within a maiden is much akin to the proverbial stake in the coffin. In the concept of marriage, you would be unable to have even the tiniest bit of a normal life. So the night before our 16th birthday, I heard that you had been chosen to be the maiden. Ah. Thinking about how weak my body was, one can somewhat understand the reasoning. Still, with the reality so prominent in my mind, a chasm in my heart opened wide. My sister had just been burdened with a terrible fate. I simply refused to allow that one reality to happen. I cursed myself for having such a weak constitution. Sis. The maiden selection process was decided in utmost secrecy. Who had the audacity to? Ah, I see. It was Lorelei, was it not? You are quite correct. She would marry the Dragon King and thus inherit a vast amount of power. Intending to use that power in the maiden training to trick Galsus, she proposed I seal him away within myself. Maybe if the Dragon King vanished from Xanadu, then Flora wouldn't have to become a sacred maiden. Lorelei, was there no limit to her wretchedness? In her eyes, I was but a tool to facilitate the release of the Dragon King. But in so telling, there seemed to be yet one shining ray of hope for me. I only wanted you to be happy, Elise. Only a strong sacred maiden such as myself would do, and so I thought. I know. Thank you, our beloved Fleur. You see, that's why I wish for your happiness. Lise. There was no other with the body of my constitution, so I accepted the proposal Lorelei offered. And so, before the day had ended, I sought out the seal that lay deep within the castle. Thus is the story behind the Black Bride. Yes. Not long after the battle between the Dragon King and Xanadu started, Flora and her companions began their assault on Castle Strangerock. Though it seemed the fight was in Xanadu's favor, there was a single miscalculation. A miscalculation? The legendary wielder of the Sacred Sword never emerged. The Sacred Sword only grants true power to the brave soul it chooses itself. Even though Flora wielded it with conviction, she was unable to deal any grave wounds to Galsus. As I suspected. Then does that mean, while the fight was raging on, yes, it was probable that every single person would have had their life extinguished. I waited, watching the battle unfold, biding my time for a chance when I could seal away the Dragon King. Unfortunately, that chance never materialized, and you finally faced off against Galsus. And so I used magic to seal away time on the Dragon King, and swept you up in it as well. So that petrification was in order to save us? Yes, my apologies. In order to save you all, I had to. By the Phoenix's flame. After those events, I then sealed the Dragon King's body as if it were a guardian. Alas, as time marched on, his strength slowly returned, and I was unable to suppress him with my powers any longer. So those were the circumstances which led to our release from the stone. Yes. On just that day, a dying knight was brought to my side. It seemed like the duty had been left to me, one who had strayed down the path of evil. Though he was fading away, I felt a radiant strength from the soul that wounded knight. I thought the brave hero of the Sacred Sword may have finally appeared, and so I decided to entrust this knight with my one final hope. We had not a clue until now. It was entirely as I intended it. You have done nothing wrong. As long as Galsus was not freed, then things would have gone on as such. Lise. I have truly caused a great deal of trouble for everyone. However, it isn't over yet. This entire dilemma has not yet been overcome. What do you mean by that? Because I kept Galsus sealed within me for so long, we have become merged. Right now I am Liselate, but at the same time I am also the Dragon King, Galsus. No. There remains to us but one way to thwart the Dragon King. Brave Knight, please drive the Dragon Slayer through my body. And Flor, you will need to seal me through the Sacred Sword. I can't. I won't do that. In the end, I think I've only caused you pain. Please find it in your heart to forgive your flawed sister. Why must we? Isn't there another way? Unfortunately, we have not the time to debate this. Even now, Galsus is swiftly recovering from the wounds he's been given. But I have lived 500 years for the sake of this moment. Wise sages, Floor, I beg you. Such cruel words a princess doth utter. 'Tis possible you have become friends. Were it possible to take your stead, I would gladly accept this burden myself. I'm truly grateful that the sacred sword chose one such as you. I'm ready, brave knight. Raise your sword. I truly wish to thank you for your efforts. Please end this all by your hand. While our fates have deemed it otherwise, I would have liked to meet you under more normal circumstances. Thank you, brave knight. For someone born with such a feeble body, I really did live for a long time. When a babe is born, it cries. The onlookers cheer in great delight. And when thine time to leave is nigh, the onlookers do not but cry. Thyself alone doth bear a smile. The proverb of Xanadu. Lise, she has such a peaceful look. Princess Fleurette, 'tis time we go. I understand. Sir Knight, please keep my sister just like that. Lise, you are always concerned about ensuring my happiness. For me to repay you for that, there is but one solution. Let us be together forever, in utmost cheer, like those childhood days long past. Lady Fleurette, what do you... Sir Knight, along with the sages, I bid you farewell. What the? Is that Lady Florette? The White Phoenix. I understand now. By assuming that shape, Lady Florette will be able to keep Galsus sealed for all eternity. However, since it is an immortal creature, her vigil will also be eternal. But how could she have become a phoenix? I wasn't even aware Lady Florette had that much power. Lady Florette will not stand her watch alone. Lady Lisa Latte is with her as well. So you're saying this resolution could only be achieved because the Sacred Maidens were twins. So in the end, it seems like nothing we did was of any use. Nay, we may yet have a role. Even when all seems lost, we may be all that remains in the future. Would you not agree, Knight? "3 years after the War of the Knights. A death knell was rung for the ways of old, and a fresh wind began to blow. Though a relic of that passing age, he continued to walk the path of a knight, undeterred. And even after these events now told, we continued to travel together. Our wanderings took us many places, but often we were met along the way by a white phoenix. Was he pursuing those enduring maidens, or was it they who led him onward? He spoke little of the events which occurred between himself and the others. Even to this day, he still carries that sword to every place we visit. While we witness the unfolding of this new era, his strength is necessary for the sake of the people. That is what I've discovered about the last lone knight, still. Perhaps this is merely a requiem devoted to his fellow fallen knights. Perfectly fitting for an awkward fellow, don't you think? And there we have Xanadu next. I am going to let the credits play out, and I will do my outro at the end.
The black and the white dissolve into the crystal sky. It's a place of the future, a bond of our love.
Tomorrow we begin our journey once more. Lise, Florette, what do you see of this world from the sky? The knight is certainly doing his best. Please watch over him. Both of you. The Orphanage from Where I Began by Charlotte L. Wells. Okay, C ranking. B ranking. I forgot we got ranks at the end. Ooh, S rank. I mean, it better be. That's all the skills. Huh. I guarantee I got all the treasure. I don't know what that means. I think it might count some in the bonus. Also not sure what's going on in the bottom right corner? Alright, there we go. That was Xanadu Next. I really like this game. I especially like the skill system. I will do a little bonus video just showing off the bonus dungeon. I'm not going to try to do too much in it. There is a lot that you can do in it. I mean, it's a big dungeon. I think it's like 25 floors. It might be more than that. But I've spent. I've also said before I spent like 3 hours in it and got to maybe 10 floors in. So yeah, I'm not going to even attempt to try to do that on screen. But anyways, yeah, there we go. That was Xanadu Next. I will be starting something new next time. I have actually not decided what that is because I did not expect this game to end so soon. Not soon. That was a very, very big dungeon. But anyways, yeah, I did not expect to end tonight. Anyways, yeah. I'm rambling. Yeah, that's it for this game. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you stick around for the next thing, and thanks for watching.